Welcome everyone, Madman bringing another RSL video. So today we're going to take on floor 111 of Doom Tower Hard. This is the second rotation, and I'm going to try and break it down floor by floor until we get the final boss done. So we're going to have Inquisitor Shamael here with his accuracy aura and Doom Towers as the lead, Arbiter from speed, Lydia for decrease in defense, Sylar for some turn meter control, and Syl for some stun. So let's break down this run. Most of these runs from here on out are going to be painfully manual until, I get way better gear or better champs to kind of do this faster. So we're going to A3 to turn meter boost, but give us the increase in attack. We're going to A3 and drop their turn meter and decrease their speed. I'm going to go ahead and throw out decreased defense and weaken. And now Shamael should be able to take this Rhodos completely out. Boom. Now with Syl, any luck, we're going to try and stun. So we got two of the stuns off. Let's decrease his turn meter. He's going to take some hits. There's no avoiding it. Luckily got two people to bring him up. Okay, he's still stunned. He's about to go. So let's try and fear him. Decrease her turn meter. And now we're just going to pick on the other Rhodos until we're ready to reset. And hope some of Stylar's stun stat. Let's fear her. Again, we'll turn meter boost and get increased attack, which I probably should have waited one more turn, but that's okay. Fear there. Got stunned there and still stunned. Decrease his turn meter. Now Shamael's got this available, but we should be able to take this Rhodos out without it. All right. Next turn, he's going to have the ability there. And we don't want to really use this anymore. Got a stun there. That's good. I'm going to throw out stuns. Okay, we got both of them stunned, so that's good. Just fear because it doesn't matter. So we're going to take this other Rhodos out. Okay, all big three threats are done. Let's just pick on her, and we're just going to just kind of A1 the rest of this round. Shamael might go down, but we have two revivers, so we can pick them back up. I'm just going to fear her this time because he should have enough juice to take her out. We'll make sure. She's gone. So hopefully everybody's finished Faction Wars by this point and got their Lydia. You can see Lydia's pretty clutch between her A2 with decreased defense and weaken. And then the increase, I believe, increased speed and strengthen on as well. And then a fear, chance to fear on the A1. Of course, it doesn't always work out so well. And then her block buffs on her A3, so mission critical. So on this one, we got to take out Sifi first. He's going to go down probably a couple times, but we got to take out Sifi first. Okay, they all got a turn meter decrease. Good. Now, I gotta get better stats on him if I want to one-shot Sifi without decreased defense and weaken. But Sifi's gone. Rotos can still hit hard and everything. But, yeah, with Sifi reviving, that becomes a nightmare. Alright, we're going to fear him, which doesn't necessarily mean anything. Because the little Miss Annies can easily take us down too. Like Rotos almost took us down there. Let's fear her though. Probably still won't take him down, no, but so close. This might take him out. There we go. We're going to throw out the stuns, and nothing landed. I think his abilities come back around, so we're going to go ahead and throw that out. Yeah, so this Rotos is toast. And then we're going to mainly just, we might, oof. We'll see how it goes. We might A2 again. She's feared, and hopefully it will kick in. Let's work on getting rid of her. I'm going to go ahead and use her revive here, because she might go down again. I don't know if I want to use that again. No. I think we can take her out. Let's get a stun. Alright, we got a stun there. Great. So that should about do her. The reason I did that revive with Arbiters because she was lower health, so if Miss Annie took her out instead of Shamael, then I could revive Arbiter with Syl. Since Syl only has a single revive. Now we'll use Syl's revive. Told you he's going to go down quite a bit. Okay, luckily the fear kicked in. So I don't want to have to use Arbiter's revive again. Be nice if one of Syl's stuns on her A1 would kick in, or Sylar and the stun set would kick in. But as long as fear keeps working, and we should be good to go here. So this is a little bit of RNG, but it's not too bad. Alright, so we want to take out Mausoleum Mage first, because he is the reviver and the whole team revive. So we'll take him out. Now we'll try and stun the rest. We got 2 stuns, so that's good. I think this Elegais is going to get a turn first. Now he's stunned, but they're woken up. Let's put a little decreased accuracy, not that I think it's going to help too much. I can't tell. Looks like she's got more turn meter, so let's fear her. Let's slow him down. She's going to be the biggest damage dealer next, so let's work on her. And Sills and Relentless there, so those extra procs. Alright, we got mostly stuns. Okay, we got stuns across the 4. We're going to fear her again. At this point, saving our skills is pointless here, even though I'm not going to throw out Lydia's shield just yet. I am going to try and lock out his skills because she's still under a fear. Let's decrease their turn meter again. Let's decrease his. Let's throw out some stuns. Alright, I'm going to use this, hopefully finish off Dark Hill Lane, and then we'll do decreased defense and attack, and we'll use his main skill, hopefully. An increase attack there. Hopefully we can get a stun on. I'm not sure who that is. Let's try and decrease the turn meter. A little fear going. Alright. Gonna be toast there. One shot. Do a little decrease accuracy. Let's go ahead and fear him. Decrease the turn meter a little bit. Fear kicked in. See if we can decrease turn meter again. No, no such luck. He looks slightly less. Let's work on this Elagaius first. I don't think. Let's just fear him this time. I probably should have thrown out. Decrease defense and weaken. Okay, he's stunned. Okay, so he's got one more turn there. Let's go ahead and hit him. Let's work on him. Going down. Decrease turn meter. Now we're going to put out the decreased defense and weaken. Alright, he's stunned, so we're going to go ahead and take him out. Oh, and he put on the shield, so now let's fear him. Speed us up. Got the stuns. Let's work on this one. Unfortunately, block active skills didn't seem to work, but let's try and stun him again. Got that stun. He's going to finish him off, so we'll start working on this Elagaius. One down. Go ahead and speed up. Decrease defense and weaken. He'll probably do the same thing. Revive with the shield. Nope. And he's down. So again, 13 minutes, 54 seconds, floor 111 and 184 turns. I already completed this, but I wanted to record it. So let's go back to the Bastion and see their builds. All right, so we have Lydia. We've seen her before. 1 perception and 2 speed sets. 59,000 HP, 3,500 defense, 259 speed. Don't care about crit rate and crit damage the way she's built now, but 345 accuracy. Not so caring about the poison sensitivity. Basically, it's the fear on her A1. I don't really worry about her passive effects, but they do come in handy sometimes. Attacks all enemies. Booked 100% chance placing decreased defense and weaken, and of course a strength and an increased speed buff on us. So that's critical for Shamael to be able to finish off the CVs of the Rotus in one move. Attacks one enemy 2 times, 75, booked to 100% chance placing poison sensitivity for 2 turns. Don't care about that. The second, again, booked 100% chance placing block buffs and active skills for 2 turns. So that does come in handy. Her passive, denying people the ability to revive, comes in handy too, but it is on a 7-turn cooldown when booked. Resist in arena battles, not very helpful aura unless you're really doing a go second team, so I suppose it could come in handy. Defensive side, a little bit of a resist, but want turn meter going around faster than can. Support tree, get as much accuracy on her because she's there to place buffs and debuffs. And again, a chance to extend buffs as well as extend debuffs. So that's Lydia in a nutshell. Arbiter, slight change between this run and the run I actually completed on, but 2 offbeat sets. Unfortunately, they're faster than any of my fastest speed sets. 2 speed sets. She did get a little faster. She actually lost a little HP, but reasonable trade-off. 45,000 HP, almost 3,200 defense. I finally got her up to 336 speed. A little bit of accuracy. That's pretty much a side benefit. Not, not giving her a lot of accuracy just to give her a chance of landing a weaken. But a weaken on A1, that's not booked. Attacks all enemies. Chance of decreasing the duration of all enemy buffs by 1 turn. That is kind of important, so you might want to book that to get 100% there. And that's why you would want some accuracy. Increase attack on all allies. Fill in their turn meters. Heals all allies 25% of their max HP if they have less than 50% on a 3-turn cooldown. So that's her big ability there. Of course, you can do a revive with 35% HP and 20% turn meter fill, and an arena battle aura of 30%. Her masters again came down the support tree. We took timely intervention to increase her turn meter whenever they drop below 25%, which usually means they're probably going to be dead, so you want to revive them and get her going faster. And then the defensive side, give a little more defensive stats. And again, a chance for some turn meter fill. Syl we have seen as well, but relentless with perception. Almost 65,000 HP, almost 3,000 defense, only 200 speed. Reasonable resistance and accuracy, but they need to be up for this levels of Doom Tower. Chance of decreased speed, she is booked. Chance of stun, so this is one of the things we want to have her there for, but it's not a super great chance. At 35% is best, and then revives an ally with ally protection, but more HP for 2 turns, and then heals an ally by 10%. So this is another big reason to have her in there. 10% her max HP, also places an increased speed buff on a random ally for 2 turns. That heal comes in critical, being a passive. So we went down the resistance tree to get her some more resistance plus some counterattack. Because every time she takes a turn, get that passive 10% heal. And then took Steadfast down to lasting gifts on the support tree. We're going to go Sarlar next here. Stun set, speed set. Pretty hard to get her in a stun set up to these speeds, but 46,000 HP, only 2,200 defense, a little bit of attack. Big thing is the speed, 270, and 313 accuracy. Still needs to be a little bit better for those higher levels, but not booked A1, not really in there for her damage. I need to finish, well, don't really need to book this out because we don't care about the decrease accuracy that much, but it can come in helpful. So if you got extra books and want to book her out, that'd be good as well. The big reason here is the 30% decreased speed debuff on enemies for 2 turns, along with a decrease in turn meter of all enemies by 40%. So that allows you to sit there and run at 200 speed, as long as she can get that off first. And then a speed aura and faction crypt's not helpful. Again, came down here because she's in a stun set, took fearsome presence. Otherwise, probably better off taking Eagle Eye. But there's the defensive tree and then supportive tree. And like I said, if she's not in a stun set, you're probably better off taking Eagle Eye so that maybe she can land some of that other, decrease accuracy. But that is Sylar. And then lastly, we have Inquisitor Shamael here. He is in a cruel set. And then random pieces. We'll look at his stats real quick. Only 29,000 HP, so that's why he goes down pretty easy. 4,500 with 202 speed, 100% crit rate, and 246% crit damage. Don't really need accuracy or resist on him. Would like to see that attack higher and that crit damage, but actually the first time I did it, he was unbooked. He's got some books now, so we'll look at his skills here. We've got him booked to this far. I'm not really worried about him decreasing the duration of a random buff on the target, but I wanted to actually get the most amount of damage out of his Cow Hoarder's A2 here, because it attacks 3 times and ignores 25% of the target's defense. So as long as decreased defense and weaken is up, even this unbooked and no masteries at the time, that was enough for him to clear the Rotus or the Sifi completely in one turn with this skill. And he can place a true fear on all enemies for 1 turn if this kills an enemy. And then each critical hit fills this champion's turn meter by 7.5, so obviously you want to crit anyway. And then whenever someone receives a fear true deer beef buff from any enemy, you will instantly remove it and fill the allies' turn meter by 15%. So that's the ally in front of him. In this case, that wouldn't work, but he will remove the fear true fear. But he does have increased accuracy and Doom Tower by 60%. So that comes in helpful, raising the accuracy requirements we need for the other champs. The masteries, I went for them because you will need them later. I went down to Warm Master here. It's kind of a trade-off because I want to get a little more damage out of his A1, but Helm Smasher would be better on his A2, and then a defensive tree to give him retribution and deterrence for some counter-attacking. So that is the team I used for Doom Tower 111, floor 111. Have a nice day.